Now, example 14. Factorize y square minus 5y plus 6 by using factor theorem. Factor theorem is actually, it is new for all of you. So, one more example I have taken by using factor theorem. So, here y square minus 5y plus 6. So, what is the variable used here? Y. So, we are taking, let py is equals to y square minus 5y plus 6. What is the constant term? Constant term is 6. So, AB is 6. And your A plus B, that is the middle term, we should have A plus B as minus 5. Actually, we do not need this A plus B as minus 5. This will be used for splitting the middle term, but here we are using factor theorem. We do not need that A plus B. So here, what are the factors of 6? Factors of 6 are 1, 2 and 3. And we will be substituting the value of y as either 1 or 2 or 3, and we'll check for which value or for what value of y the remainder will be 0. So first we check for 1. P of 1 is equals to 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6, which becomes 1 minus 5 plus 6, that is 7 minus 5 is 2, which is not equals to 0. We are not getting the remainder 0, so this 1 cannot be the 0 of the polynomial. Now taking 2 as the value of y, we have substituted 2 for y, so it is 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6, which becomes 4 minus 10 plus 6, that is 10 minus 10 is 0. So we are getting the remainder as 0. That means y value 2, we can take the 0 of the polynomial as 2. So y value is 2. So y minus 2 is a factor. How y minus 2 will be a factor? Y is equals to 2 when we change it is by transposition. This 2 will be, how we will be making one equation. So 2 will be minus 2 for the left hand side. So y minus 2 is a factor. Now the next value we will check for 3. So P of 3 is equals to 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6, which is equals to 9 minus 15 plus 6 is 15 minus 15, which is equals to 0. For y is equals to 3, we are getting remainder is 0. So y is equals to 3. So y minus 3 is another factor. So what are the factors of the given polynomial? So y square is minus 5y plus 6 is equals to y minus 2 into y minus 3. These two are the factors of the polynomial. Why two factors are there for this polynomial? You can see the polynomial has degree 2. So it is a quadratic polynomial. So how many 0 of this polynomial will have? This polynomial will have 2 zeros of this polynomial or 2 values for y. So these two are the factors of the given polynomial. Now the last question of exercise 2.4 is question 5. You can see the question. It has 4 parts, and every part you can see how many terms are there for the polynomial. 4 terms are there. For 4 terms, either you can try out factorizing by taking the common factor. If not, then I am giving one example which will help out you to solve question 5. Now, example 15. Here we have to factorize x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. You can see the difference, the other examples we were taking, other polynomials we are taking, and this polynomial. This has 4 terms, and what is the degree of this polynomial? The highest degree is 3, so it is a cubic polynomial. So how many values of x you will be getting? You will be getting 3 values of x, because it is a polynomial of degree 3. Highest degree is 3. So what is the constant term here? Constant term is minus 120. So what are the possible factors of minus 120? That may be plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, plus minus 5, plus minus 6, plus minus 8, plus minus 10, plus minus 12, till plus minus 60. All the values we will not be trying. It is just by trial method we will be finding out first p of 1. We will be taking the value of the polynomial or x value as 1. Let us check now. When we are substituting x as 1, we get the value of the polynomial, that is 1 cube minus 23 into 1 square plus 142 into x minus 120, which becomes 1 cube is 1, so 1 minus 23 plus 142 minus 120. 1 plus 142 is 143, minus 23 minus 120 is minus 143. So 143 minus 143 is 0. So what is the value of x? Value of x here is 1. X is equals to 1. So x minus 1 is a factor. So we got one factor of this polynomial as x minus 1. So what we will do now? We will split the terms so that we get x minus 1 as the factor for the next step. Now splitting the same polynomial, in the next step we have x cube minus here 23x square will be minus x square minus 22x square will be minus 23x square. Then how to split 142? 142x will be plus 22xy. 22xy, not other numbers. You see the previous number we have minus 22 as the coefficient. So here we have taken plus 22, then plus 120, and this 120x minus 120. You can see the further value minus 120 is there. So we have splitted all the terms like minus 23x plus 142x in such a way so that we get x minus 1 as a factor for each pair of terms. So the next step, from the first two terms we are taking x square as the common factor. So x square into x minus 1. Then next two terms are minus 22x square plus 22x. So minus 22x will be the common factor. So what is left out? That is x minus 1. Then last two terms 120x minus 120. So how much is the common factor? 120 is the common factor multiplied with x minus 1. You can notice for every pair of the terms we are taking x minus 1 as the common factor. So x minus 1 will be the common factor for all. So we have x minus 1 multiplied with x square minus 22x plus 120. So what we have to do now? So here we have three terms. We know how do we have to factorize this when we have three terms and only one perfect square is there, that is splitting the middle term. So by splitting the middle term, here 120 is the constant term. So the product has to be 120 and the sum has to be minus 22. So minus will be splitting minus 22. So that will be x square minus 12x minus 10x. When we multiply minus 22 and minus 10, we get 120. Minus 22 and multiplied with minus minus 12 multiplied with minus 10, which becomes 120, and minus 12 plus minus 10 is minus 22. So we have here minus 22 and plus 120. Your AB is 120, and your A plus B is equals to minus 22. This is splitting the middle term. So we have simplified. Further is x minus 1 into x square minus 12x minus 10x plus 120. So now we'll be just taking the common factors from the first two terms and then next two terms. So x minus 1 remains the same, which is already the one of the factor. So here x will be common. So x minus 12, x into x minus 12. Then minus 10 will be the common factor of last two terms. So minus 10 into x minus 12. X minus 12 is the common factor. So finally we are getting the factors as x minus 1 into x minus 10 into x minus 12. So how many factors are there? 3 factors are there of this polynomial. So question 5 you can try out by factorizing like this.